make it to film for Thursday, but here we are on Sunday. As promised, the Aldi taste test is coming at you, and we have some really yummy foods to try. Tim was just stirring up the Chipotle cheese sauce that we're dying to try. That's gonna be the first thing we're trying. But before we do, if you guys want to support our channel, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and let's get right into this week's Aldi taste test.
All right. Ooh, baby, just hold tight. We're up at the moonlight. Believe in the magic.
Tim heated the pretzels up according to the instructions. What was it?
I was just throwing it in the oven for 5 minutes at 350 degrees.
We just used a little like toaster oven.
Yeah.
This is like a big tub of Pretzel Bites, I guess. What is it? Yeah, Pretzel Bites.
Yeah.
And it does have a salt packet in there, so if you buy these, you kind of have to dig around and find it. Tim has the mother load of salt, so we didn't have to tap into this supply because he has an entire Tupperware container filled. But we're gonna try the pretzels plain and dipped into cheese. So which one do you think we should do first?
Well, let's start off with the pretzel.
Just the plain?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll jack it up with some cheese.
Okay. This is the perfect football meal. So if you guys are planning on watching the Super Bowl, I know I'm not supposed to say it, whatever. But if you are planning to watch it, you can maybe get inspiration from this taste test because pretzels and cheese, yum. Or even
I could live off of it, I can tell.
Yeah,
I
like
live off
chili cheese dogs with the cheese sauce on top, yum. Nachos, so many things you can do with this cheese, and then pretzels, of course. So
all right, let's try the pretzels. I love them. I like how they're just like a bite size. They're like a perfect little donut hole size.
I managed to do it in 2 bites, but there's a lot of salt on there. I know you love your salt on there.
I do love me some salt.
I'm good with like 2 granules, and I'm good.
I hardly put any salt on yours, but those are really good. I like the size because they're so perfect to dip. I don't know how much there is to say about the pretzel bites. What I will say though is that the texture is really good. It's got good density, not anything that's like crazy. It's like it's perfectly made. The outside is still soft. It didn't, even though I made it in the oven, it wasn't super hard. And yeah, I'm definitely a fan of these. I think it's perfect where you can choose the exact amount that you want. You can have a dip like this. But how do you think? You're not a pretzel person.
So I agree. I think the texture of it is great. It's like, it's the perfect denseness for a pretzel. You don't want it to be too like light and fluffy, but you also don't want it to be so dense where you're like chewing for years. I feel like it's just maybe slightly on the dry side. Just a little bit, but we're gonna dip it into the cheese. And one other thing is, I feel like you would make this entire tub for a meal. Because these are bite size. So like Tim, how many bites would fill you up?
I mean,
20?
I could eat that whole thing.
Okay. We're gonna try it now with the cheese dip. So
we put it into the bowl, but this is the Casa Mamita's Chipotle medium salsa con queso. And
we think we tried it last year, but we're gonna see if it's the same one because it has a different color lid.
Different label and lid color, but we loved it before, so let's see if we still love it. I think it's the same.
It's got a good spice kick to it.
Yeah, that Chipotle flavor is definitely. I
like that.
You know, it's got that like smoky Chipotle flavor. I love these. I really enjoy this combination. This is my happy place.
I think the cheese totally redeems the slight dryness to it. Now, don't get me wrong. They're not so dry where I'm just like, ugh, I can't have them. They're just very slightly dry, so like I want to take a sip of water or something in between each bite-sized pretzel bit. But I think the cheese really just brings it up a notch, and it gives it just this insane flavor. It has a good spice kick, like I said, and it kind of makes you want to keep going in for more. I think this cheese sauce is it the same from last year?
I think it is the same. It tastes very familiar, and I think it's the same one.
So I think that the cheese sauce is a 10 out of 10 winner. I do want to try the chili one. The other chili one,
the green chili,
before they go, because what we realized last year is this one we wanted to stock up because at Aldi you get a week and then sometimes it kind of goes over to the next week, but once the stock is gone you have to wait until it comes back, and For me, I haven't learned the store exactly when the seasons are and when the things come back, but I do want to go back and try to see if they have the chili one, just because we really like this one and it's really good. And yeah, I mean, I give it 2 thumbs up, and with the pretzel, it's perfect, but I do want to have nachos and a chili cheese dog with these.
I want to have all of these pretzels on camera right now.
You have to heat them up, though.
I know.
Okay, so we're going to move on to the Tomb Original Garlic Dip. Now, as I was just sitting here looking at this, I see that it is vegan, keto friendly, and gluten-free and kosher. I think I might have actually said that now that I'm looking at it. I think I did say that. But I'm curious to try this because it looks good. I want to try it and see how it is.
And when we were in the store, we did know that there was a buffalo one instead, but we only decided to get this one. So we'll try the lemon and garlic, and maybe we'll get the other one. If this is so good, then we might have to go back.
Yeah, and we're trying it just on some plain flatbread. This is from Trader Joe's. Now, I do want to mention, because a lot of people had a comment that Trader Joe's sells a garlic dip like this as well. And that is true. I love the Trader Joe's garlic dip. So I will probably subconsciously be comparing it to that. This one, however, does have lemon, so it is going to be different. I don't expect it to be tasting just like the garlic from Trader Joe's, but I do love that product, so I'm going to try this.
It smells a whole lot like garlic, though.
It does.
I don't
Smells
smell
good.
any lemon in it, but let's try it.
Whoa. Instant whoa.
Well, there's lemon in the flavor, that's for sure.
This is not comparable to the Trader Joe's garlic.
There's a lot of garlic. That's a lot of garlic.
Not even close in the realm of the same thing. It looks the same, but it is not. This is very lemony. This would make an amazing base for a pasta. If you want to do like a pasta sauce, this would be incredible, but I love this.
It's very fresh tasting.
Is so yummy.
Like the lemon and the garlic, they work very well together, and I wasn't sure how it was going to pair, but it does go very well. It has that fresh flavor to it.
It's really tangy too.
And it's very tangy.
It makes your mouth pucker.
Got a lot of flavor. So you could just use a little bit of that in a pasta sauce, and I'm sure it would liven up quite a bit.
I agree. I think sandwiches, you know what else I think would be really good? Dipping asparagus into this. And like I said, artichoke hearts, oh my gosh, that would be amazing. For some reason, my brain is going to like a Mediterranean style plate with this kind of in the center and just kind of like dipping veggies into it, having like just like an experience. Tim's dipping into the cheese. Tim, he loves that cheese.
I do.
I love this. This is insanely good, but it is very tangy. Like I'm talking, when it hits your tongue, your mouth can't help but ooh. But I love that. I love that. You know what else?
What
Base
else?
for a salad dressing. This would be amazing in a salad dressing, and now I want to make all these things with it because it is so delicious. I love it.
All right, so I'm going to move on to something that only I'm going to be trying because it has meat, but this is the Panino Roll. It's pepperoni wrapped with fresh mozzarella cheese. It looks so pretty, so cool.
Little spirals.
Little spirals that I could imagine you would put out for, like a party or something like that. Then Tim would come along and eat them all. So,
or make a pizza with.
And that's what you said in the hall, right?
Yeah.
So we can make a pizza, and I'm very tempted to do that. It'd
yeah,
be
like
really
on the
simple.
garlic naan.
That's exactly what I was thinking too. So it's a Trader Joe's garlic naan bread that you could, I think it's frozen, right?
It's frozen, yeah.
You cook that with some of this, one of these or a couple of these on there.
You gotta put some sauce on it.
Maybe. All right. This one's heavy on the mozzarella. It looks like the others might not be as bad, but I'm going to give it... I don't mean bad that way, but uneven. But I'm going to go ahead and give it a try and see how it tastes.
That's got some bite into it. It sounded like a crunch when you bit into that.
It's not a crunch, but this is really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The cheese tastes really good quality. The mozzarella and the pepperoni. I love the pepperoni. Sometimes pepperonis can be like, this one's really good.
I'm glad. Yeah. You are picky on your pepperoni. He loves... I mean, if you guys watch the Trader Joe's hauls, every week we get pepperoni. Sometimes he'll get 2 packs because that is his, like, go-to snack when he's just feeling hungry. He'll just grab, like, a row of pepperonis and snack on those with, like, a string cheese. So I'm glad it's something you like because, like he said, there's times where I've bought pepperonis from a different store and he's like, I don't like these. And I'm like, okay. So the dogs get them. But I think it's good to know that you like them. And maybe we should go back and get some more of those for you too.
Absolutely. I mean, these honestly might not make it to a pizza. They're really good.
At your rate, you've already eaten how many? 2?
2 of them, yeah.
So, see, there's still quite a bit left. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there's 8 little rolls in there. But how cute would that be on a charcuterie board? I know Valentine's is coming up, so there's a lot of fun ideas for that. And also the football game. So if you have people that like to eat, that might be a fun one to put out too. So.
Definitely.
Yay, winners all around. And the last thing we're trying is the Cupids Crunch snack mix. This is like the fun Valentine's Day snack mix, and it has a bunch of things going on in here. Actually, 3 things. It has caramel corn that is drizzled with like a pink frosting, and it looks really pretty. Little heart-shaped pretzels with pink nonpareils.
Okay.
And then, ooh, are these Oreos?
I think it's mini Oreos, yeah.
I love this even more. Okay, I'm going to try one of each.
All right, I will do the same.
I'm going to start with the caramel corn.
Me too. Let's get the bad one out of the way.
I love caramel corn. Mmm. Oh, wow.
Not bad.
It does taste like yogurt, the drizzle.
Yeah. I'm going to try the heart. Okay.
Mmm.
Standard.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing crazy. Tastes like a yogurt
just like
covered.
a yogurt covered pretzel.
Yep. And let's do the yogurt covered Oreo. Those are good. Those are real good.
Well, I will say, I think there's only one more yogurt covered Oreo in here.
Oh.
And the majority of it is the popcorn. But hey, you know what? If you're in the store and you have time to kind of like look at them, you can maybe find one that has a heavier pour of the Oreos. When we picked this up, I didn't realize these were Oreos until I actually opened it and held it. Because it doesn't really say anywhere on here what is in this. You just kind of have to guess as you go. I will say these are really sweet. So the 3 of those are the perfect amount for me. And that yogurt coating is just, it's like sweetness overload. So if you're somebody with a sweet tooth, this is probably your favorite thing. If you're somebody that's like, I don't really want something super sweet, this probably isn't for you, but it is cute and it's a fun little, maybe something to put out on the table.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I thought it was really good. I know what you're saying about it being like really sweet. I definitely agree. I'm probably down to have more of that if there were more of the Oreos.
Yeah.
Because those are the best part for me. But
yeah, the Oreos were good.
yeah, but all in all, I think it was a fun, like, festive snack. It's a good little treat for your Valentine, and yeah, it was really good. I liked it.
Me too. Well, that is it. This was a quick little Aldi taste test, but a lot of good things to try. If I was going to recommend something, I think it would be this Toom garlic dip, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's not for everybody. It definitely has a very strong flavor, and if you're somebody that does not like lemon or garlic, not for you at all. But if you do, there's a lot of things you can do with this, and I'm telling you what, the salad dressing idea is definitely going to be made. And I don't know what else I'm going to add to it, but it's the wheels are turning. So, do you have a fave? Is it the...
It's the pretzel. No, I'm going to go with the pretzels because as soon as we turn this off, I have some leftover nacho cheese and poured a little too much. So, I'm going to pour this out some pretzels. I'm going to microwave them this time and have some nacho cheese. But yeah, those Panino Rolls too. Really good.
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. But thank you guys again for watching. I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.